Hello, and welcome to another one of these candy unboxing things. I'm Blaze Collie, and let's get started. To give you guys an idea about how this usually works, I will be contacted by one of you guys who are interested in doing something like this. I don't usually, this has kind of been a passive project that's kind of built up over time. The package exchange thing gets set up where someone in the comment section says, I would like to do one of these with you, I think it'd be really cool, and then we figure out a way to communicate. I end up putting a package together, then I send them the package, then they put a package together and they send me something. Alright, so today's package comes from Juan, who's a viewer just like you guys. He comes from Colombia. So what you guys might have noticed is I have this glass of water, which I have learned from previous experiences that I usually get really dry mouth and really thirsty about midway through these movies. And this specifically because my hands are usually normally pretty sticky, but one of the things I noticed while I was opening this package is that something inside of this package exploded. A caramely peanut buttery type thing all over the place. So while I haven't officially opened it all the way up, I am going to do that now. I wanted to just make sure that I wasn't going to get stuff all over. Oh, craziness. Oh, I think I see what oh boy, this will be fun. Okay, so there's a note in here. I'm gonna pull the note out first. Yeah, something really exploded. Oh snap. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Instructions and tips for eating the treats. Okay. Hello and greetings from the Athens of South America, Bogota, capital of Colombia. What you have here are 4 of the most representative candies of my country. I include below some instructions and tips on how to eat them. Okay, I will Obleas con Arquipe, my childhood favorite and Mick Jagger's choice of Colombian treats. To eat this, you have to spread a considerable amount on one of the wafers, and I'm guessing that's what's all over the inside of this thing. I really hope that there's some of it left. And then put another on top to create a sandwich. You should spread the arquipe on the surface that does not have the little squares. Okay. Let's see if we can find that. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention. He put a sticky note saying, sorry I could not draw a bite cat, but I'm red colorblind and did not want to screw it up. So he drew Bit Cat. I'm gonna have to get this framed or stuck up behind here somewhere. My gosh, you guys are all wonderful people. Okay. Those aren't gonna help my hands. It went everywhere. I'm gonna get onto these at the end. The first one that I mentioned, because it's the one that exploded everywhere. And I wanna taste them to see how they are, but I don't wanna deal with the mess. It's on everything. It's on everything. So moving on, we have Bocadillo Veleno. Read this. This guava taffy was created in the colonial era around 1650 in the village of Velez, now in the state of Santander. There are no special procedures to eat this, but please make sure to remove the plantain leaf in which the taffy is wrapped. We usually eat this together with cheese or with a spoonful of araguipe, which is this stuff. Okay, so I open this up. Comes completely wrapped. This is amazing. This sounds delicious. The plantain on the outside of it, and if I know anything about taffies, it's that I'm glad I have this water. So you remove the plantain, which it smells like South America. So when I'm thinking of taffy, right? I think of like stretchy, sugary, like saltwater taffy. This is not quite taffy, in my opinion, but that's how I like view taffy in my head. This is really, it's very sugary, mild on the guava, and it's actually kind of slightly powering. Very sugary. I don't know how to describe this. It's like you know those like fruit leathers? Take that and like thicken it up a whole bunch and then not make it nearly as hard. More soft, kind of grainy. But it's good. It's really good. I'm gonna bring this probably to my parents' house tomorrow so that they can enjoy this too, because this is delicious. One of these days I'm gonna make it down to South America. One of these days. It's all wrapped up in this. And it came in a brick like this. Now, if I remember correctly from my experience with cooking in general, is that banana leaves are really good at keeping moisture in. So this is probably, more than anything else, a preservative measure. So that's actually really cool. Definitely not something you can get anywhere in the States, I'm pretty sure of that. So the next thing we have is called cocada de panela. This is the red box that says Copelia. This is a super representative of the Caribbean region of Colombia. This is made out of coconut and panela. I did not find the word in English for that. Okay. This candy is very, very sweet. So the only thing that I would recommend would be to have a glass of water. Aha! There we go. Lost my spot. To lower the sweetness. I don't know if that means anything. I just translated literally as I was saying it. So I know what you meant. It's to help wash it down if it's too sweet. Water's great for cleaning out the palate as well. The previous flavors from this won't mix with this. But I am really interested in this. It's unfortunate that all of the boxes itself, so you can see the box. There you go. And this is the sweet and treat itself. It's like this sugary, caramely coconut cake from what it looks like. But now to try it, because that may be a little bit different. Oh, this is really good. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. It's not too oversweet. It reminds me of like no-bake cookies that are really thick with more, oh, that's what it is. More like a butterscotch. It's like a butterscotch caramel coconut thick no-bake cookie. That's how it tastes. So good. So good. I'm gonna have to eat all of this one. I can't move on until we eat this one. So good. So good. Here comes the water. Oh, these are really good. I could eat these all day. All right, and then number 4, we're gonna get back to number 1 after this one because it seems to be like the main event. Is these coffee delights. We have something very similar in the States. If I'm thinking what these are. It's called a dulce de cafe. How could I forget coffee? Here in Colombia, we drink black coffee, or as we call it, un tintico, after every meal, but sometimes we just want to have a little taste of it without doing anything to prepare it. So he did write all of this out for me, so I'm just saying verbatim. I'm trying to actually get part of this. So someone invented these coffee delight candies to deal with that problem. No special instructions for these, you just enjoy them. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the taste of the different regions of Colombia, and thank you for this awesome opportunity. Adios y hasta la próxima. Juan. Jacumani Guia. It's that. I'll link his. He's super awesome. I'll link his Fur Affinity page in the description below, and you guys should totally check him out. So here's what these look like, and just as I kind of expected. Oh hey, not too bad actually. So they come in a bag like this. We have something very similar to this, but I suspect these will be a lot better because they came from Colombia. And they are a hard candy. So I'm gonna eat one, as you can see. I'll eat one of these, and give you my feedback on what I think about these. Oh, that is delicious. So yeah, it is a hard candy, like I thought it would be. And it's slightly different than the ones we have here. So I cracked it open in my mouth just now because I wanted to give a taste of what. Oh, this is really good. This is really, really good. I like coffee, but I don't always like to drink coffee. This is probably gonna come to work for me. So, in the States we have another type of candy. It's got the coffee liquid caramely candy thing inside of it. So that's why I cracked it open in my mouth, to get an idea about whether or not it had that, if it was a very similar candy. It's not, it's completely solid. And that's actually kind of awesome because it means that you don't have to work for the stuff on the inside. It is the whole package. All right, so now we're on to the main event. This is what he was talking about before. Oblao con aquipe. Said it was a childhood favorite and Mick Jagger's favorite. Mick Jagger went to Colombia a while back and did a thing, and had some of this, and it made news because he mentioned it. Unfortunately, it was destroyed. Very, very much destroyed. However, food is food. It goes the same place regardless. So I'm going to try and salvage this. Give me one moment. Okay, so I was able to open it up. It looks like there's still a lot of it in here. It just doesn't take a lot to use a lot. So we have the araguipe, this stuff here. This looks very caramel-less, like caramel-like, and as you can see, I pulled it open, and we've got this really, really, really nice, rich, caramel-like thing. I went and got a knife because I had a feeling it was gonna be a bit thick, but I was probably right. So, as he said, how this works. Whew. Sure. It got everywhere. Is that on one side you have these wafers, which I'm surprised they didn't break all of them, but you have these wafers, and on one side of these wafers there is some squares, and on the other side there isn't. So he said to eat this, you spread a considerable amount of araguipe on one of the wafers and then put another on top to create a sandwich. You should spread the araguipe on the surface that does not have the little squares. So the little squares go on the outside like so, squish, and this goes inside. Okay, so, yes, this is very much like a caramel, and it's going to be delicious. I could tell. I have this feeling it's just going to be amazing. So you spread a considerable amount. I don't know what considerable is in South America, but in the United States, a considerable amount is a lot. So, for sake of entertainment, I'm gonna go with a lot. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. Okay, I would consider this for the amount of wafer to araguipe. There we go, you can see it. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be delicious. All right, so you see the araguipe in the center, and the wafer, and that is how you eat it. The wafers are, I'm gonna take one of the damaged ones. They're a little soft. I think that's because the package was slightly damaged in transit. But, I don't know, Juan, if you're watching this, let me know in the comment section below if they're supposed to be soft or more crunchy. But the overall thoughts of the wafers are very much like if you had those, wafer sticks with the cream filling in them. Very same material, but this is more like a do-it-yourself, really sweet caramel snack, and it is to die for. I am a fan. I can see why Mick Jagger would be a fan. I don't know how to describe this one. It is most certainly a caramel, but there's this thing called, I don't know, dulce de leche. And it's like a milky caramel. And that's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like dulce de leche. Which is a little bit different than saying like just straight up caramel. If you know what that is, then you'll understand what I'm kind of getting at, what the flavor I'm trying to get, like describe here. But it's definitely worth it, and when I make my way down to Colombia, I'm definitely gonna pick up more of these because this is absolutely stellar. All right, well that kind of ends the show. I wanna just leave you guys with this one quick question. What candy that's specific to your region, it's more exclusive than not, is your favorite? Leave it in the comment section below. Remember to like and subscribe, and to follow me on Twitter @BlazeCully, and share the video if you really liked it as well. These videos happen, the snack videos happen because of viewer interaction. So everybody who's sent me something, I've also sent them something back. In the form of a snack package just like this. It's a snack exchange, not a snack give. So if you want to be a part of something like this, also let me know in the comment section below. It'll keep this kind of a thing running. As of now, it's kind of like a as is, because there is delays in mail and the logistics in picking up everything and saving things up. So it's not a continuously flowing thing. So it's not as important for people to feel pressured into doing it right now. But if you want to be a part of this in the future, let me know in the comment section below. I'm always open to setting something up over time. Anyways, thank you for supporting my channel, and I really do appreciate this. I think the next time we're going to be doing a snap swap will be when I'm in Australia. So look forward to seeing that. And you guys have a great day. Catch you later.